All right. I needed to go live. Well, I wanted to go live on my old channel. To periodically, I just wanted to do that. Just to sort of remind the people that I do my live streams on a different channel. Okay. I do them on a different channel. I'll post the channel link later. But I have to deal with this story here because it is very strange, wild, and upsetting. With this boy, oh my goodness, this boy. Now you see, I put a question mark. Is this woman blaming the dog attack on racism? That is a question. Is that what she's doing here? There's a lot to unpack in this video, okay? You have to listen closely to this.
I hate that it happened to the little boy, but I warned him.
Tonight, we're learning more about a dog attack Friday in Rutherford County that left a 12-year-old boy with serious injuries. News 13's Hannah McKenzie spoke with the dog's owner and the district attorney today about possible charges.
DA Ted Bell telling me no criminal charges will be filed against the dog's owners. He says no laws were broken and it would only be a crime if the animals had previously been deemed dangerous.
He was just bloody. He was hollering. He was aggressive.
Oh my goodness. Why does that law make sense? Can somebody explain to me why that law is supposed to make sense? That a dog has to first be deemed dangerous before the police can do anything after an attack? It assumes that some dogs are just not dangerous. That's not true. We all would consider a knife dangerous, though you need to manipulate it in a certain way for it to be dangerous. If it has the potential to be dangerous, it's dangerous. That is dumb. It's dumb. And then on the same breath, you say all dogs can bite. Right? Process that. Any dog can bite, right? According to you, your expert, any dog can bite. All dogs can bite. What are we talking about, man? This is a problem.
Owners. He says no laws were broken and it would only be a crime if the animals had previously been deemed dangerous.
He was just bloody. He was hollering. He was aggressive, saying them N words, MF. He said, you MF, call 911 now.
Cynthia Edgerton.
She's saying that the 12-year-old boy said that. And this is that 12-year-old boy that was attacked recently. I talked about it, but it didn't involve this side of the story. This is the owner's side of the story. Listen to this.
Recalling the chaos Friday after her dogs attacked a boy outside her Rutherford County home on Grassy Knob Drive. Hunter Bishop still in hospital. The 12-year-old undergoing 4 surgeries with a...
Hunter Bishop. Y'all remember I recently talked about this attack? Riding his bike. Mother found him in the ditch.
In hospital, the 12-year-old undergoing 4 surgeries with another scheduled Saturday. But his spirits are high, according to family, and he's up and moving around.
I hate he's in the hospital, and I want him to have a fast recovery too. But I told the little boy, I warned him, you cannot ride him down this road picking at my dogs. They're going to make you fall off the bike and they're going to attack you.
Edgerton says it's not the first time.
What? 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 I have to hear that again. I gotta hear that again. What?
He's in the hospital, and I want him to have a fast recovery too. But I told the little boy, I warned him, you cannot ride him down this road picking at my dogs. They're gonna make you fall off the bike, and they're gonna attack you.
Picking at the dogs. He rides up and down the street picking at the dogs. Dropping the N-bomb. Right? Igor dogs. Igor dogs? Really? That is so brain dead. If that's true, oh my goodness. No. Because this is the wrong person that needs to be let off the hook. Did y'all notice this woman is missing her hand? Did y'all notice that? She has a nub. She's missing her whole hand. She don't have a thumb, a palm, nothing. I wonder why. I wonder what happened. Oh my goodness. There's simply people out in the world like this. And from what it sounds like, both of them, this 12-year-old, if this is true, and it sounds like it was true, because the prosecutors, they all just said, hey, no charges. Like, why'd they say no charges?
Edgerton says it's not the first time.
This is a lunatic that houses, she had like 10 bully breeds. This is a person that needs to be removed from society. Removed from society. You don't let you don't brainwash your child, first of all, to be no white supremacist. And then you have them going up and down, taunting her. You know the law is going to protect her, protect this lady. And they gave these dogs back to her. She down there with nearly a dozen bully breeds with a nub. Everybody who go up and down that street is in danger. They should not have been able to attack him. That should not have been possible. Like, what kind of laws do y'all have down there? Supposed to at least have a fence. I mean, what is the boy riding his bike on your front lawn? Or you simply have your dogs out roaming off leash. Now, maybe there's some crazy, silly laws here and there where you can let your dog do that. We're going to have to look into that. Speaking of it.
Time she's caught Bishop taunting her dogs, throwing apples at them and yelling.
He was hollering at him.
Throwing apples at him, hollering at him. Oh my goodness.
Call them dogs. Come and get me, dogs.
And he was using this
Yes.
racial slur.
Yes, he was.
3 of the dogs now under animal.
Oh my goodness. This is why people don't like racists. You ruined a perfect opportunity to get rid of a very dangerous person in the community, which is this woman. And you can tell these things just roam free, off leash, all the time. And that's how she operates. Just be dogs out, off leash all the time. And you got your, indoctrinated 12-year-old because of you. Y'all see this boy's parent, his mother. Oh my goodness. Now listen to this.
Animal control quarantine. Edgerton surrendering 4 others on Thursday, bringing her remaining total to 9.
There's a conflicting story.
9 bully breeds. What in the world? Oh, man. A woman with a nub.
Total to 9.
There's a conflicting story of, how many dogs were involved, and from 10 to 3 to whatever, but 3 dogs were actually picked up from the scene.
Sheriff Aaron Ellenberg telling us deputies haven't previously been called to the home in reference to the dogs. The DA's office decided...
Haven't previously been called to the home in reference to the dog. That works for the dog owner. That works in her favor.
Not to file charges after hearing the case previously been called to the home in reference to the dogs. The DA's office deciding not to file charges after hearing the case details.
After hearing the case details, it sounds like this story was true. Oh my goodness, you idiot. See, this is why smart people don't like you. Dumb, airheaded, low IQ. Notice, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where's his mother? Where's his mother? We're going to find her.
The child was on the homeowner's property, or if the dogs were loose. What were the circumstances surrounding the attack?
Right now, we can't go into any kind of details with an investigation.
That's a good question. Okay? Y'all heard the question? And he said he can't go into the details?
Oh, if the child was on the homeowner's property or if the dogs were loose,
Huh? Good question.
in reference to the dogs. The DA's office deciding not to file charges after hearing the case details. Do we know if the child was on the homeowner's property or if the dogs were loose? What were the circumstances surrounding the attack?
Right now, we can't go into any kind of details with an investigation. You'd have to speak with the DA.
Man. Just look, you can tell what she does. You, the media, you're there now, right? Do you see those? Are they on a leash? Are the dogs chained up? Are they confined behind a fence? Are they controlled at all? Or are they roaming freely off leash? Stop this. We're not stupid.
To further planning prosecution of the case.
We've heard claims from the dog owner that the child was taunting the dogs. Do you know that to be true?
I can't elaborate on that.
No criminal.
Oh my goodness. Assuming that was true. Wow. Now, at 12, he's pretty much still a product of his parent. And from what I know, he has a single mother. I don't know if he lives with his father. But that sounds like a complete reflection of her. Most definitely. Look at what she created. A detriment to the cause. These things badly need to be gotten rid of, removed from the community. And everybody should know it. There is no way I would live anywhere near a place like this where a person maintained property like this. Wow. The dog people.
No charges.
People. Wow. Y'all know how badly we need anti-dog areas, dog-free areas, at least. This is ridiculous, man. Some people don't want to live next to people like this.
This means the possible return of the 3 seized dogs. Edgerton breathing a sigh of relief.
But I still feel bad about
Possible return of the what? So she gonna keep all those dogs?
possible return of the 3 seized dogs. Edgerton breathing a sigh of relief.
But I still feel bad.
They off leash right now. This is one of those lunatics, man, who just have dogs just out freely off leash all the time. Oh, they just peeping. Just be nice to them. Oh my goodness. And then you produce your 12-year-old idiotic little, oh my goodness. And he goes and ruins. I mean, if you're going to ride a bike up and down that street, just videotape it. You're putting in better work by just videotaping it. Don't open your mouth. And if, oh my goodness. He said really, and look at how this broadcast is packaged. I mean, the DA was involved. They dropped the charges.
About Hunter. I mean, he shouldn't have to go through this. But you live and you learn.
In all the commotion, Bishop's bike was left behind. Edgerton says she wants to make sure he gets it back, and the family is welcome to pick it up with a deputy escort. In Rutherford County, Hannah McKenzie, News 13.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I pray to all the ancestors that I never, ever, ever have that type of influence on others. No. I mean, what is this? No, this was not an anti-dog person. This 12-year-old boy, he was not anti-dog. He sounded like he was pro-dog. But he was simply, oh my goodness, out of his mind. Out of, if this is true. And it sounds like it was true. There are no criminal charges. There should be criminal charges. Wouldn't you think, if she just letting her dogs freely roam off leash, boy rides his bike, he's attacked, which is what we thought the story involved at first. Okay. Let me show y'all this. Because there's another broadcast, another coverage of this case. Y'all remember that story where she said it looked like they were eating my son, right? Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is the one. Is this the one I showed? I think maybe it was the other one. One of these. Yeah, this is the same case. But they don't.
This is a heartbreaking story here. A 12-year-old Polk County boy is seriously hurt after an attack by a pack of dogs. It happened as he rode his bike near the Rutherford County line. News 13's Karen Wynn spoke with his mom about her son's recovery and her worry this could happen to other children.
12-year-old Hunter Bishop, a 7th grader at Polk County Middle School, was airlifted to this Greenville hospital where he's now about to have his 4th surgery.
They looked like they were starving, honestly.
She said the dogs looked like they were starving. We just looked at the dogs. No, they don't. And I'm sure you would say that. I'm sure you would say that someone who looks well fed actually looks like they're starving. Now, you had to have been the one who taught this boy to be a lunatic, demonic racist. Listen, we don't need people like that in this movement. Because as you see, all they do is destroy the movement. Now this woman is getting pampered by society. She's supposed to be vilified by society. But because the boy that you raised, that you produced, he's still basically a direct product of you right now. Now, if I'm wrong, please enlighten me. Because wow, how did he become a if this, and it sounds true, they dropped the charges. There should be charges if a boy just minding his business, riding a bike down the sidewalk, and gets attacked by dogs. There should be charges. If everybody just dropped the charges, oh, something happened.
And the way I looked at it, they were eating my son.
Amber Barnes made the horrific discovery Friday afternoon along Grassy Knob Road. She was looking for her son, but never expected to find him in a ditch, surrounded by about 10 dogs. Barnes says 2 people, she's not sure if they were the dog owners, pulled the dogs off Hunter, enabling her to put him in the car and rush him to a nearby emergency room.
Muscle tissue and everything was all over me and my car, and it was unreal. It's unreal that he's still alive today.
The attack happened in Rutherford County. Barnes says the sheriff's department has reached out to her. She says 3 of the dogs are in quarantine, but
Look at how this is packaged. The owner, the dog owner, is supposed to be in all kinds of trouble. But the dog owner is over here saying that, hey, you live and you learn. I warned you. I told you not to be running up and down the street, taunting the dogs, calling them Igor dogs. What? And the DA and everybody just drop the case after hearing the details of the case, and then they say that they can't talk about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is such an unfortunate case.
that's not enough.
Putting some dogs into custody is not going to get justice for my son. They're going to be out in 10 days, and somebody else is going to end up hurt.
Didn't you hear what the dog owner said about your son? What do you have to say about that? Do you have anything to say about it now? Leave it in the comment section, please. What do you have to say in response to what this woman said, and why did they drop all the charges?
News 13 reached out to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, but have not heard back from them yet. While Barnes' top priority is Hunter, an active boy who loves fishing, football, and basketball, she also has words for dog owners.
If you can't take care of dogs, give them somebody who can and who can take care of them and make them and let them be raised right.
Wow. And she just basically spit on her son, like basically saying this attack happened because the dogs were malnourished. Oh, it's not the dog's fault. You'll be all right, Hunter. Wow. And nothing to say about this. So what happened here? What in the world happened here? Somebody was supposed to face some charges. Okay? The owner was supposed to face something. You don't just have all the charges dropped. It sounds like this very unfortunate silly boy actually was riding up and down the street and, like they say, taunting the dogs. Oh my goodness. How brain dead is that? How brain dead is that? See, if that story is true, then the other truth is that if you were not a racist, riding down the street, mind your business, then you were attacked, then we'd have a case. Then maybe 10 pit bulls would be removed from the community. Do you know how much safer any neighborhood would be with 10 less bully breeds? So that's a massive failure. So understand, this movement, there's no room for being no sick racist. Racism, period. It just has no place in this. So this woman was not blaming that attack on racism. Unfortunately, it sounds like what she was saying. I mean, or else she faced something, and something would happen to one of those dogs. This is a dog attack. My goodness. Man, that's so unfortunate. So let's hope that no one or their child does anything like this again. It sounds like one of those cases where dogs actually were provoked, but my thing is they were still off leash and they had no fence. You saw that when the media was there, and you see it by the fact that he was attacked. Shouldn't have been attacked if he's riding down the sidewalk or the street on his bike. Okay? So that makes no sense. And why is she just free to just have her dogs just out? What man, oh man, what state is this? North Carolina. Okay, I'll do my homework on North Carolina. I don't know their North Carolina leash law, right? I'm sorry, bear with me. I'm gonna do a quick search on that. Let's do that. I need to know right now. There is no statewide leash law in North Carolina, but there are two provisions that limit dogs running at large. One statute prohibits persons from allowing dogs to run at large, but only applies during the night. What in the world? That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, North Carolina is off the chain. Good luck to all you Crusaders down there. Boy, oh boy, I would hate to be from North Carolina. But shout out to you. Shout out to the rest of you. And remember, right now, I conduct my live streams from a different channel. Okay. And hopefully you will be able to join me as I continue to smash these nutters in their foolish, utterly foolish doctrine, their Bible, their lifestyle, and everything of the sort. Big shout out to you, and have a good weekend. I don't know about you, but I get the next 4 days off. I don't go back to work till Wednesday. Do you know how good I feel right now? Right? So, yeah, happy weekend. Let me get out of here and enjoy the rest of my day. Hope you do too. And I hope it's dog free. And I hope to see you back on the next live stream as we continue with this crusade.